The address led me to a dead-end alley at the end of a deadbeat mall. No wonder I'd never heard of Vera's security. The aircon went nicely with the Art Deco detailing. Hi, I wonder if you can help me. I'm looking for Vera's security.
Yes, of course. It's the shop behind you.
Thank you. The name's George, by the way.
Call me Bassam. And do please forgive me, but I'm in no mood to talk. I have a resounding headache.
Bad migraine, eh?
The worst. The buzzing and flashing from the old sign is killing me. I thought the neon sign had potential until it broke.
Is it your sign?
No, the previous owners used to be a restaurant. But this is horrible. Adversely affecting my footfall and giving me a splitting headache.
You want me to try fixing that sign for you?
Do you know what you're doing?
I'm very good at fixing things.
Then please do. I'm no good at electricals. Marketing analysis and predicting trends is more my thing.
Bassam had already told me where Vera's security. I took a good look at the sign. The wiring was exposed and the cover broken. No wonder it was flashing. I pulled the wire off. Well, that was one way to stop the letters flashing. Now only half the sign was illuminated. Seemed the letters could be moved around. Shame it didn't have the right letters to spell Bassam. I'd have to think of something else. The place looked like it had been...
Help!
What's wrong?
There's a monster
What? Where?
on the floor. Get rid of it.
Oh, the cockroach.
Yes, the cockroach. Help!
Come here, little fella. There were crumbs on the floor. I was never going to catch it with... Nope, I needed to try. That would... There were crumbs on the floor. Romanovs, a Russian brand cigarette. As a child, I'd always been told not to play with matches. The ashtray was full of cigarettes. The filters were gold colored. I didn't want to leave that there.
Leave that radio alone and sort this damn cockroach.
Hello, I'm...
Cockroach! I see the little beggar.
Even the plant looked depressed. I tipped out the matches. I couldn't catch it just by swiping at it. I couldn't catch... That would be point. I set down my matchbox. Cockroaches like hiding in dark places. Cockroach... I was never... The box needed some bait. I needed a bait. That was almost a... That would... The Veraphone. The place looked very much... There was a huge cockroach in the way. There was a huge... I didn't want to step on the cockroach. I refused to torture the little fella, even cockroach. That wouldn't make it... That was almost... The buzzing and flashing is...
And I am very grateful. When you're building a brand from the ground up, I need a name that makes my customers long for adventure.
Could you help me with a vermin problem, please?
I'm sorry, until I kickstart this business, I don't really have time for ancillary projects. I need a brand. A clear message that grabs my key demographic by the lapels and hurls them into my economic bailiwick.
Excuse me?
You know, a name that sounds magical and exotic, that appeals to a yearning they only feel subconsciously.
I've got some matches.
Always good to have.
Tell me about your business idea.
This stall is going to put me through college while giving me field experience. But the nonsense sign is working against me. It should spell a name for my shop. I need something original, yet familiar, bright and in your face, yet subtle and symbolic.
I could take a look at your sign, come up with something.
You are like a genie from a magic lamp.
Do you know anything about Vera's security over there?
Not really. I haven't been here long, but neither have they by the looks of it.
Why do you say that?
Rush setup, new sign, low investment, and no customers except for you.
I decided to keep the wire. If Bassam knew how flimsy the sign was, he wouldn't be happy. He wasn't going to talk to me while that cockroach was on the loose. I didn't want to leave that there. I needed a bet. I didn't want to leave that. The office looked. That wouldn't make it. At least the sign's not bugged.
I know, and I do appreciate. And as it says in all the books, brand. If only it's spelled out, that would send my.
Could you help me with a verb?
As I said, I need a clear message that grabs.
Excuse.
You know.
Phone covers, cassettes. Aha. That seemed. Hey, Bassam, how about this? I know it's not your name.
Aladdin. Very cool. That's a terrific name for my store. Hits every.
Glad you like it.
You're a genius, George. Aha, Mr. Store.
Do you happen to know a good way to catch a cockroach?
To be honest, George, I'm better at questions on balancing budget. But as a layman, perhaps I could suggest you trap it? And please,
Why's that?
the entire family will catch the scent.
Ooh, we don't want...
You need to find a container of some sort. Then I think add this.
Rich tea. Well, what's that, a cookie?
The perfect cockroach biscuit. Dry, dull, unsatisfying, and yet curiously Moorish.
I'll give it a try.
Glad to help.
So what are you selling?
Ah, I'm glad you asked. I sell all those things you can't get anywhere else in Paris.
Like...
English biscuits, Turkish delight, French cassettes, Brazilian Betamax videos.
I added some bait to the matchbox. Even I was finding it hard to resist that. Gotcha!
You are a gentleman and no mistake. I hate cockroaches.
Always ready to help a damsel in distress.
I bet you are. Can I help you?
Yes, please. Do you know if there's anyone in the office I can talk business with?
Yes, me, chérie. I'm Annette, the manager.
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean... The gloves. I just thought...
Ah, easy mistake to make. If you haven't been reconstructed, that is.
Oh, but I have been reconstructed. A number of times. From the ground up.
What can I do for you?
There's been a theft at Le Lézard Bleu. A painting's been stolen.
Shame. Still, I'm sure you'll get over it.
I believe your company set up the security.
Oh, no, we didn't.
Oh, yes, you did.
Didn't.
Did.
I've got all day.
But I didn't. It says here that Vera was hired to do the security at the gallery. Didn't do a very good job, did you?
Where did you get that?
At the gallery?
That job was signed off. You can't say we were to blame.
I was getting a bad feeling. The place looked like a front, and the only person there wasn't helping. Maybe the office itself could give me more information.
Are you done? Only I want to listen to this next race.
Do these clippers look familiar?
Yes. I mean, no. Why should they look familiar?
Annette, could I just have a quick look in your back office?
What do you take me for?
What? No. I mean, can I look in there?
Oh, I see. No, you can't. It's private.
Do you recognize it?
Oof! That would take the hair off your legs. I had a boss who wore that. Know what I mean?
Thanks.
Look, do you mind not touching the office?
Annette's peripheral vision was, quite simply, the office looked like the Vera.
Do you mind?
Annette was watching me like... Romanovs. That was...
Yes.
Are you betting on a horse?
No, I just like hearing the sound of hooves.
Oh, well, that's unusual.
Don't be an idiot. I got €50 on Lucky Break.
Ah, well, I hope you win.
So do I, chérie. So do I.
I caught the cockroach. Look, isn't he a sweetie?
Ah! Keep it away from me! No thanks.
I've got a cookie.
Those dry things are disgusting. Yeah.
Thanks.
Aha, Mr.
That cookie did the trick.
Right customer, right product. It's a win.
I caught the cockroach. Look.
Excellent work. Just don't let it loose near. In a few weeks, this place is going to be buzzing with people.
I think I'll keep...
Interesting name. Old school. Comfort.
I really like your new sign.
It's magnificent.
What do you think?
I'm over the moon, George. Thanks to you, I can now sell my retro cavalcade of musical cards. And you know what they say, happy sellers make happy.
The aircon went nicely. The place looked like it had been out.
Hands off, mister.
Can I just have a look?
Certainly not. That book is very private. What can I...
I caught the cockroach. I've got some matches.
Yes, I saw you pick them up. Keep them. I can't afford to smoke.
Thanks. That wouldn't work.
Please stay on the...
It was like she had some kind of psychic power. She could just feel what I was trying to... Nope. That wouldn't work. Hey, Nico. I've arrived at Vera Security. It's a pretty seedy outfit.
Great. Anything else?
Not right now.
Well, call back if you find anything.
Mr. Rickenbacker? I decided to pay a visit to Vera Security, the company that Henri used.
Great. Get digging and find out what you can.
Hello, Vera Security?
George Stobart here.
I can see you through the window, monsieur. Why don't you come in and stop wasting my time?
Aha!
That cookie did the trick.
Right.
I didn't think. That was almost.
Hello, Vera Security. We make you secure. Wrong number again, damn nuisance.
A quick look revealed that the. I wanted to see what secrets the book.
Yes.
Recognize this?
Hey, that's my photo.
That's you with Lane, I believe.
So, what if it is?
What is he to you?
Oh, my Hector, that's what he is. My little Hector.
Yeah, I thought you said you had nothing to do with the gallery.
Look, here's how it is. I've only been here a few weeks. I had nothing to do with that gallery job. I just delivered the paperwork.
So, who was the manager before you?
I don't know. She just, one day, didn't come in for work. I shouldn't be talking to you. The boss told me to keep my mouth shut.
The boss. Have you got his number or address?
No, I've forgotten it. I mean, I never knew it.
Annette, a serious crime has been committed. You're in a lot of trouble.
I had nothing to do with it. Look, I need this job. I need the money. Anyway, it's only a silly old painting. No one got hurt.
The gallery owner was shot.
Badly?
Yeah, he's pretty dead.
Oh.
This is a murder investigation. Now, who's your boss?
I don't know. Honest, he faxes me if he wants anything.
He. Who's he?
I've never seen him, never met him. Don't make trouble for poor Annette.
Thanks. I was pretty sure Annette had told me all she was going to. She sounded scared. Time to put the thumb screws on Lane, and I knew just how.
I said, please stay.
Hi, Nico.
Let me guess. You've discovered something else?
Well, it looks like the lady that works at Vera is friendly with Lane.
No accounting for taste. Anything else?
The back office of Vera Security might be worth looking at, but I can't do it with Annette here.
Let me know if you find anything interesting.
I'm going to try and find Lane. I'll tell you what he has to say. Take care. Time to confront Lane. The gallery was sealed off. Lane wasn't exactly easy to miss, and it looked like he wasn't around. Hi.
Monsieur?
I'm looking for Mr. Lane. Has he been here?
Ah, yes, monsieur. He came by earlier. Told me he was off to console Henri's widow. I hope she's out.
I have... So Lane was consoling the widow. What a big heart that guy had. Did he have a grand scheme or just loose morals?
Hello?
This is George Stobart. May I come up?
I'm sorry, this is a very inconvenient time. Come back later.
I know that's you, Mr. Lane. I need to talk to you. I need to talk to Madame Dubois.
I'm sure it can wait.
Mr. Lane, does the name Annette mean anything to you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. If you don't let me in, I'll tell the police about your interesting connection to the security company.
All right then. Come up, but make it brief.
Dear Lord, George, you have the worst timing.
Is this a bad time to accuse you of lying?
What do you want?
I've just come from Vera's security.
So?
Tell me about Annette.
Who?
From Vera Security.
I don't know any Annette.
I'm surprised you let your conquests keep souvenirs.
Where did you get that?
Annette lent it to me.
Quit waving it around, for God's sake.
Come on, Lane. Tell me about Annette.
All right. I had a fling with her, okay? Now keep your voice down, please.
And you two fixed the security for the robbery?
No, nothing like that. Anyway, the fling was a mistake. She turned out to be rather needy.
I believe you. You're not a criminal, just a lecherous old man.
Less of the old, if you don't mind. As it happens, I make a lot of women happy.
Especially when you leave them. Can you tell me anything about the owner of Vera?
Annette told me he's some angry-looking Russian chap.
Okay, Lane. Take off.
You can't tell me what to do.
You want me to show Bijou this picture?
All right, I'm going. You haven't heard the last of me, Stobart.
Promise?
And give me that photo.
If Lane was telling the truth, that meant that Annette was lying. She said she'd never met the owner and was very keen to get rid of me. I wondered if she was hiding something interesting in that back office.
Are you going to introduce yourself properly?
Pleased to make your acquaintance, madame. My name's George Stobart.
Call me Bijou. Hello, young man. Such a delight to have a new visitor. What can I do for you?
I'm from the insurance company. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Henri, my poor sauvage. He died in his prime.
Could I just ask you a few questions?
Well, why not? A little company might just pep me up, as you Americans might say.
Henri was very brave at the gallery. He tried to stop the thief and paid the ultimate price.
Henri was my lion and my little pussycat.
How are you coping?
I'm still trying to take it in, Sherry.
Can you tell me about the gallery? Was the business doing well?
The gallery was Henri's baby. He never spoke to me about it.
So you weren't involved?
Not at all. Business is not my thing.
Your record player seems to be stuck on the same song.
Yes, this song gives me great comfort. It reminds me of Henri.
Bijou, I think someone involved with the gallery helped the thief. It wasn't Hector Lane. He's not devious enough.
But who else?
I don't know. But I will get to the bottom of it, I promise you. Do you know this company, Vera Security?
No, I don't. I've never heard of them. No, thank you.
Does this smell good to you?
It's heavenly, isn't it? Henri loved it.
Thank you for your help, Bijou.
My pleasure, young man. Do come back any time.
Bijou appeared to know nothing. I still couldn't discount Lane. Annette, on the other hand, had lied about Vera Security's owner. Henri was now dressed in a On balance, I prefer the waistcoat.
Sherry, please don't touch my table.
You have a...
Oh, thank you. I do like beautiful things.
The view through to the Bois de Boulogne was stunning. America is my country, and Paris. Night was falling. Annette would have left for the evening. It was time to pay a visit to Vera Security. The empty mall was lit by bright moonlight, the perfect ambiance for a little detective work. I wanted a good look at that back office. There was no way I could I needed to find... It was the shutter control. There was no sign of a button. It must have been controlled remote. A wire ran up to the electrical box above. There was an electrical box up there, but I couldn't... There was an electrical... I popped the lid open. Inside was an aircon unit and, bingo, the master controls for the shutters. That was never... It was the... I couldn't reach the shutter. It was easy. There was no way I could force the shutter. It was the shutter control. All Bassam's stuff was safe. I'd have to get up there again to take a closer look. It was the master control. It was the motor that operated. That would be... There was nothing to attach. The wire connected the power supply. The wire connected the... It was the master controller. I'd cut the wire in half. There was only one end to attach to. There was only one. I'd cut the wire in half. It was the master. That was close. The wire was... in the drawer. It was my lucky day. It hadn't been used. The room was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. In the corner of the room was a pizza delivery scooter, just like the one the killer had escaped on. There was a letter jammed in... I tried to poke the paper free, but it was too tightly jammed. The shredder was jammed. I tried to free the gears, but they were jammed solid. Its service was long. The shredder... Oil had dripped from the scooter on. I smeared some oil onto the cotton bud. The box was empty. The air vent had a tiny catch on the side. The air vent had a tiny catch on the side. It was a pizza delivery. It was a... I smeared the gear. It was time to see what was in. It was the letter from all, and it also revealed who was in charge. At first glance, but why was Henri thanking Medovsky for being, and why was he pleased to represent him? Maybe Medovsky was the owner we'd been looking. It didn't add up. I had a gut feeling. There was something fishy going on. I pocketed the letter and paperclip. The air vent had a... The paperclip was perfect for the job. There was definitely... Now, gotcha. Well, would you believe it? It was a gun, and very likely...
Aha! So, what have we here? L'Américain, Monsieur Stobart. You will rue the day you crossed my path, because now you are caught in my net like a little red herring.
Inspector, I'm investigating the robbery.
No, monsieur. You are breaking and entering an innocent storeroom.
I found the murder weapon.
Found? No. Planted? Yes. Moo, arrest this man and take him to the station. I shall squeeze you, Monsieur Stobart, until your pips squeak.
Thanks, Ronnie. I just wish I'd got some better shots of the killer.
Are you kidding? That stuff from the hip, very dramatic. You did good, Nico.
So, what's next?
Get me an interview with the owner, and you've got Sunday's front page.
I'm on it already.
Keep me up to speed. Let me know before you write anything up, okay?
Of course. Oh, gotta go. Someone at the door. Monsieur?
Are you Nicole Collard?
Yes, can I help you?
I need to sit down.
You'd better come in. Would you like a glass of wine?
Yes, those stairs are a nightmare. That's better.
So, what can I do for you, monsieur?
My name is Tiago Marquez. I saw your report on the robbery. I found your address. I came straight away. I needed to see you.
And why is that?
The stolen painting, La Malédiction. It belongs to me.
Ronnie had wanted me to interview the owner, and now here he was. Or rather, he was somebody who claimed to be the owner. So the stolen painting is yours. Tell me more.
La Malédiction belonged to my family in Catalonia in the 30s, before the Civil War.
So what was it doing here in Paris?
The fascists stole it in 1938. They killed my father, but not me. I escaped. I have been looking for it ever since. You have to help me find it.
Did you lose all your family in the Civil War?
When they came for us in 38, I fled with my mother. But my father was not so lucky.
I'm sorry.
I would have stayed and fought for freedom, but I was just a boy.
You've got my attention, but if I'm to help you, I need more to go on.
I have something. This old photograph. It is of me and my family. See the painting above the fireplace?
Yes, it's La Malédiction. The photograph suddenly appeared to link the old man to the painting.
You took the photographs at that robbery, huh?
I did, yes.
I need to see them.
Why?
Please, I must see them.
All right. Here they are. Here's the thief making off with the painting.
What is that tattoo on his arm?
Looks like a skull and crossbones. Headhunters,
You will find him, and then you will find my painting.
I can try, monsieur.
You must, mademoiselle.
This shot didn't come out too well.
It's perfect.
Perfect?
Finally, La Malédiction in all its splendor. The lines, the color, the detail. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Then take it. That shot is no good to me.
Really? Thank you, mademoiselle.
This is the best shot I took. They used it in the paper.
Yes, it is how I recognize La Malédiction, my painting.
It does look like the one in your photograph.
So close, but now it is lost again.
This one was rejected. Georges got in the way. Typical.
Who is this George?
Just a friend. He insured the painting.
So, he will know who is this liar who claims to own my painting.
I don't think he does. He would have told me. Marquez's story was very interesting, but I needed to corroborate it. I wondered if the gallery kept ownership records. And while I didn't wholly trust him, this was the one lead that I didn't want to lose. Where are you staying?
What? Nowhere. Here, perhaps.
I didn't want him to stay in my apartment. There was another solution. My neighbor is out of town for a few days. You could stay there.
Yes, that would be good. Thank you.
Great, let's go. Adam said that he would leave the spare key under the mat. My neighbor had left a key for me, which reminded me I hadn't watered it. The key wasn't there. The door was locked, but my neighbor always left the door. I had no reason to open. There was no fire. I was pretty good at popping lock. Georges, is everything okay?
Just about. I found the murder weapon over at their security.
That's brilliant!
Yeah, then Nave walked in and found me holding the weapon.
Let me guess. He arrested you?
You got it. Threw me into a cell. Of course, he couldn't make it stick. I'll come over, update you on what I've got. How about you? What's new?
You won't believe who's just turned up.
Andre Lobineau?
No, a Spanish guy called Marquez says he's the owner of the painting.
You're kidding.
Marquez claims the painting was stolen during the Spanish Civil War.
Interesting. If that was true, we wouldn't have to pay out on the insurance claim.
Well, keep your fingers crossed. One of my photographs shows the killer's tattoo.
That's incredible.
It says Headhunters.
I don't like the sound of that.
At least it's not Elvis. D'accord, that's it for now. Maybe you should come over and meet Marquez.
Sounds good. See you soon.
I had nothing else to tell George. Breaking news, Ronnie.
Really?
A Spaniard named Marquez just came round. He claims to be the owner of the stolen painting.
Well, get his story, Nico. What are you waiting for?
The Spaniard claims the painting was stolen from his family during the Spanish Civil War.
This is fantastic. Make sure you get all the facts.
Oh, I will. I also know what tattoo the killer has.
Great work, Nico.
It says Headhunters.
Sounds dangerous. Take care, Nico. I can't wait to see the story.
Bye, Ronnie. I didn't want to leave before I'd settled Marquez into the apartment next door. The gap was wide, but not. Using the sticky.
This will do.
Glad it's up to standard. I have to go out, monsieur. Ronnie had promised me the front page if I got an interview with the painting's owner. And here was a crazy Spaniard claiming to be just that. I needed to find out who had put the painting up for sale. Maybe there was more to find at the gallery. Len was sitting outside the cafe. He looked dazed. Hello, Monsieur Len.
Ah, the delectable Nicole Collard, super sleuth. How may I be of service?
I was hoping I'd find you here.
Always available for a lovely lady such as yourself.
Henri's death, it must be so very hard for you.
Yes, I shall miss him deeply. We had such a very special relationship. The loss is so hard to endure, even for a man of such inner strength as myself.
What do you know about the owner of La Malédiction?
That was Henri's business. He found the painting and did the deal with the owner.
Would anybody else know anything about the owner?
Not likely. He kept especially quiet about that one. But he always kept a manifest for every exhibition.
You mentioned a manifest. How would one get a look at that?
One might start in the office. That's where Henri kept most of his paperwork.
I'm writing a follow-up piece on the gallery theft.
Ah, so you need an inside view. Authoritative.
Something like that.
The police have finished in the gallery. We could chat in the office. It's much more comfortable. More intimate. I might even be able to rustle up a little bottle of champagne.
That sounds great.
We can discuss my ordeal over a glass of champagne.
A cozy chat with Lane was the last thing I wanted. But it was my best hope if I wanted to get a look up. So, what are we waiting for?
After you, my dear.
The place was heaving with junk. Finding what I wanted wouldn't be easy. As Lane sat down, something stuck out from beneath the cushion. It looked like a folder. Whatever it was, the police had missed it. I needed to get it.
Come, join me on the couch. I'm ready for you. You will be gentle with me, won't you?
Oh, I'm never gentle, Monsieur Lane.
Oh, do call me Hector.
Lane hadn't noticed the folder. With that amount of padding, who would? The only way to get hold of it was to distract him. Monsieur Lane?
Hector, please.
So you really don't know who owns this up?
I'm sorry, my dear, I really don't.
I see Henri had a statue of himself.
Yes, for a man of high aspiration, he had alarmingly low Nevertheless, I shall miss him.
What will happen to this place now?
Henri's widow will decide, poor soul. She may find it in her heart.
Oh, I'm sure she will. Is there anything you can tell me about the painting?
It was an...
There's no denying it. What can you tell me?
Of course, there is a deep religious... Central to this must be the
Oh, Hector. Perhaps I will join you in that glass of champagne.
But of course, champagne, nature's balm in troubled times.
If I try to reach across, Don't you think it's a bit...
Just ignore it, my dear.
So you really don't know who owns...
I'm sorry, my...
What can you tell me about the saint?
As I said, I don't know which denomination...
Lane was in the way. To new friends!
To love!
Oops, silly me. I am so sorry.
I'll have to dry this off.
In the folder was a list of all the paintings in the exhibition. La Malediccio had to be there. It was. And next to it was the owner's name. The police had obviously not spotted the folder. I put it back. I had what I needed for my... Monsieur Lane, thanks for everything. But I think I hear my editor calling.
Ma chérie, no need to leave so soon. It's only a little spillage.
And I found out who claims to own La Malediccio. Some guy named Medovsky. Sounds Russian, right?
Medovsky, my God.
Who is he?
He's new on the oligarch block. Fresh into London from Russia, with ambition and a bloody reputation. Collard, this is way over your head. I'm gonna put a more experienced crime journalist on the story. I can't afford for you to get hurt.
Relax, Ronnie. This is my story. Leave it with me. Let's discuss it over lunch tomorrow.
Okay. But don't do anything more. See you tomorrow.
Ronnie didn't trust me on this story, but I wasn't going to let him give it. I was going to have to. Come in. Hi, Georges. Great to see you. How did it go over at Vera?
Hope you don't mind me just dropping in.
No, not at all.
Pretty good. I found the gun that was used in the robbery.
I'm impressed.
Annette, the manager at Vera Security, lied about the owner of the company. When I pieced together that shredded letter, I got a name, Medovsky.
Medovsky! That's the same guy who claims to own La Malediccio.
What? He owns the painting and Vera Security? He has to be the one behind this whole scam.
You're telling me? We have to be sure.
What the?
I cannot sleep on that bed. It is too soft.
Georges, this is Senor Marquez.
Nice to meet you.
So you are this George, huh?
Senor Marquez is staying in the apartment across the hall. Apparently, he's the real owner of La Malediccio.
What? I thought you said Medovsky was the owner.
Senor Marquez claims the painting was stolen from his family during the Spanish Civil War.
Really? Do you have any proof?
Senor Marquez, could you show him the photograph?
That's definitely La Malediccio hanging on the...
It belonged to my family, so it belongs to me.
A pair of statues. How can we prove this is...
The dates would tie up, Georges.
Who's this?
My mother, a good woman, a saint.
Who is this?
My father. When they came for us in 38, I fled with my mother.
If the painting really was stolen during the 1930s, then this Medovsky guy has no legitimate claim to it. But how can I be sure that you're the boy in that picture?
I can prove it. You see the medallion he's wearing? He gave it to me. This medallion has been in our family for hundreds of years.
It's definitely the same medallion. A snake eating its own tail. That's also on the painting.
It is the Ouroboros.
The what?
The Ouroboros. It is a sign of my people, my family, my faith. My father was a Gnostic leader. Hence they both display the Ouroboros.
A priest I met said the painting was the devil's work, a thing of evil.
Ha! He would. Do not believe all you hear. Whatever you think, the painting...
If Marquez was the true owner of Malediccio, then Medovsky had no legal... Might be tough to prove, but if I could... So, if the painting belongs to you, how did Medovsky...
The fascists stole it. It went to Madrid, then Berlin, then... After that, it was lost.
We need to talk to this Medovsky, but how do we find him? I wasn't going to leave until I'd figured out where I... Senor
Yes?
You mentioned the Gnostics. What can you tell me about them?
It is not important. A religious sect that... My family were Gnostic.
I found some evidence that ties Henri to the dodgy...
That doesn't surprise me. It sounds as...
Hey, Nico?
Yes.
What do we know about this Medovsky?
Ronnie said he was dangerous. He claims to be the owner.
And appears to be the boss of Vera's security. Now that kind of figures. The best way to steal something. But why steal a painting you already...
We need to talk to this guy.
To do that, we need to find... So let's go over what we know about the thief.
Okay, well, he had a...
And his helmet had...
not a lot to go.
You said the thief had a...
On his arm, it was...
We need to track down Waterloo Motors.
Have you tried the internet?
I've been kind of busy.
Okay, let's have... Waterloo Station, Battle of Waterloo, Waterloo Kebabs, Waterloo Sunset. Ah, here we go. Waterloo Motors. It's a garage in London. I'll send the number to your...
Waterloo Motors.
Hi,
How can I help you?
my name is George Stobart. I'm investigating a murder that was committed here in Paris.
What's that got to do with us?
The guy we're looking for was wearing a helmet with Waterloo Motors on it.
Oh, yeah. It's a very popular helmet.
I don't suppose you know who might have bought one?
Well, not unless you've got any more information, mate.
The killer had a tattoo on his arm. It said, Headhunters.
Oh, I know that guy. Yeah, he bought one of our helmets just the other day.
Terrific. Do you know his name?
Nah. He brings his boss's Merc here to have it serviced. Word to the wise, though. I hear he don't mess about. The car's registered on Dutchy Street, if there's any help. I mean, that's all I know, mate, sorry.
No, that's more than enough. You've been a great help.
See ya.
Bingo!
Good work. That has to be the guy. And now we've got his address.
How about a trip to London?
I thought you'd never ask. Senor Marquez, will you be okay here?
The bed is uncomfortable. But it will do. Come back quickly.
London cabbies. Gotta love them.
This is the place. Here on the right. To afford a place like this in London, you've got... So, we clear on how we're going to do this?
Yeah, we're two insurance investigators, see? We finagle our way inside, butter Medovsky up, and then get the dirt on him, right?
Fenoodle?
Yeah, finagle.
George,
Good, because I suspect we're gonna need major league fanoodling.
you got it. No one said... God. Excuse me? Hello?
On your bike, darling. This is a private residence.
We're here to see Mr. Medovsky.
So?
We have important business with Mr. Medovsky.
And who the hell might you be?
I'm Nico Kalar, and this is my colleague, George Stobart.
Well, isn't that cozy? Can you count, darling?
Yes, of course.
Well then, 1, I don't know you or laughing boy here from Adam. 2, you ain't got no business round here. And 3, I don't like French birds. Comprenez?
Hi, Guess who?
What do you want?
Do you work for Mr. Medovsky?
No, I'm standing here pruning his edges for a laugh. Course I blooming work for him. Maybe you didn't hear me the first time. Get lost! What do you want?
I don't suppose you know Mr. Medovsky's driver, do you?
Look, will you stop asking all these blooming questions? Can't you see I'm busy?
Hey, George,
What's up?
seriously, how are we going to do this? According to Ronnie, Medovsky's the real deal.
Coming from Ronnie, that's quite a compliment.
If Medovsky...
We need to be careful.
I use my Gallic...
Exactly.
Hi, guess who?
What do you want?
We really need to see Mr. Medovsky.
Oh, why?
Hi, guess...
What do you want?
We really need... The bush was perfect. It was topiary in progress. It was a bush, but was it art? Hi, guess who?
What do you...
Nice bush.
Bush? This is so much more than just a bush.
Oh, I am sorry.
It's art, love. Or to be precise, topiary. And as everybody knows...
Topiary is a transition form.
That's right. A statement of man's dominance over nature. A metaphor for the human condition.
And yet,
It's not enough, is it?
not for the big questions.
Life, death.
Right and wrong.
Tell me about it.
You struggle, monsieur?
Day and night.
That is the human condition.
Can we ever
It is possible.
I see.
It is our own.
Well, you give me food.
Anytime.
Much appreciated.
You are well.
So, anyway, what do you think?
It's very nice. Eagle? A two-headed eagle.
Result. Get in there, my son. Yes, it's a Russian Imperial Eagle for the boss. You spotted it straight. I owe you one, lady.
No, please. You have... We have important business with Mr.
I need a good reason to bother the boss with it.
I understand, but I think...
What makes what you have?
La Maledictio. A painting that... If he wants his insurance claim processed quickly, then... I think he might be annoyed if he finds out you never even told him we came...
Okay. Hang on, I'll phone it. Yeah, Mr. Medovsky? Yeah, French bird. Yeah. Yes, boss. Right, I will do. You've piqued the boss's interest. That isn't always a good thing. The gate should be open. I'll take you inside. Follow me, please. Mr. Medovsky will be right with you, madame.
Well, we're in.
We'll make him think we're all... See if we can get him.
Welcome, welcome.
Good day, monsieur. My name is Nico.
You are here to discuss La Mala...
Correct.
I am surprised. My agreement with the gallery specified that it would appear that agreement.
A man has been...
An agreement.
My apologies for disturbing you, monsieur, but I'm afraid we must ask...
So be it. The loss of a painting. Ask away.
Did you know Henri, the gallery owner?
Oh, purely on a professional basis. My restorer...
Did you ever meet him personally?
No, only via email. I rarely fly. I'm carbon...
Very conscientious, monsieur.
Well, the planet won't save itself.
Your restorer, how does he fit into our...
Hobbs. He did a little cleaning work on La Maledicte.
How did you come into possession of La Maledictio?
I purchased it at all.
Do you have receipts for the painting?
Of course. I have already...
These things take time to...
What is there to process? I own the painting. Someone... I am the victim here.
A state you share with the deceased. We have reason to believe that the theft was...
Oh, that is terrible. The staff at the gallery were so pleasant to deal with. But such is human. I trust this won't delay the insurance.
I'm sure matters will be sorted out. What connection do you have to Vera Security?
I've never heard of it.
There is strong evidence that ties you to Vera Security.
Oh, you are beginning to sound like...
We are merely doing... We must leave no stone...
I would leave this particular stone.
I'd rattled him, but I didn't want to push too hard. Of course. We were...
I would do that. I think that is it. When do you expect the
It will not be...
When exactly? Sure.
Monsieur Medovsky, I'm sure...
Please excuse the interrupt.
What is it, Shears?
Hobbs is here.
Tell him I'm busy. For pity's sake, can he not just follow simple please excuse me.
The gardener's called Shears?
Yeah, probably not what his mother christened him.
What a creep.
Very clever creep at that. We got nothing on him, and...
He just brushed off the Vera connection. We need something else. I could use Marquez as leverage.
Yeah, it's just one man's word against another.
So what else?
Let's take a look around. Maybe there's some...
Good idea, George. You search, I'll keep watch at the window.
Medovsky in Libya. What kind of guy hangs a picture of himself?
The kind who will commit murder in order to steal.
It was a Russian privatization of... I wondered why Medovsky displayed... Medovsky had left the cabinet open. On the shelf inside was a business card and a scribbled note. I picked up the business card. It read, Wilfred Hobbs, Fine Art Restoration. I made a note of it. Then I put the card back where I'd found it. Nope. The note read, L. Serp drawings for you to check. Now we're cooking. I wondered if the painting could be in the portfolio that... I suspected the medals weren't from the... It looked rather plain. See a penny, pick it up, then all day you'll... It was a thank you note from a British politician. Huh. Medovsky certainly had... It was a beautifully inlaid... The catch had... By extraordinary good fortune, the... was the perfect shape to flip open. Keys are up. Romanovs. The same brand of cigarettes that were in the... Can you hear what they're saying?
Yes.
You should not have turned up here, Mr. Hobbs. I made it clear I would deliver.
I wanted to make sure it got to me all right. I've got a lot of work to do on it.
This is most inconvenient.
Medovsky's arguing with his visitor.
That portfolio is in... It was locked. The study door's open now. Hear anything else interesting?
Hang on.
Listen, Hobbs, just take the portfolio and... You are nervous, and I don't...
Understood.
I do not like questions.
I noticed a couple of people arriving.
They were from the insurance.
Has the...
Hobbs is going to head off with the portfolio. Whatever's in there is important.
I got Hobbs' address from his card.
Okay, Josh, but hurry.
I'm gonna check out the...
Okay.
Wow, there must be millions of dollars. The drawer was open. But inside, I saw only... The desk was magnificent. These I should have guessed. Keyboard was Cyrillic. I didn't know the symbols. If I'd been able to remember the layout of a US keyboard, that was never... I should have guessed. I didn't know if I'd been able to remember the layout of a U.S. key. I didn't. If I'd been able to remember the layout of a U.S. key. I should have guessed. Keyboard was Cyrillic. A secret drawer popped. At last, I was going to discover Medovsky's secrets. It certainly wasn't Medovsky's sock drawer. Hey, Nico! I think we've struck
Hang on!
Look, a letter. His company, Wolfram, want to purchase La Maledizio.
Anything connecting Medovsky to Vir?
Well, let's see. Here we go. A lease for Vera Security.
Aha!
Hang on, what's this? Expenses for Waterloo Motors, one helmet. These are from Paris. Madame La Trex. Hotel Britannia. Pizza. Nico. Pizza.
Georges, what have we got ourselves into? I just heard the front door close. Put everything back in order.
Right. He'll never suspect we just ransacked his house for evidence.
Georges, the coin!
Damn, no time. Look cool, Nico. I'll handle it.
I apologize for the lengthy wait. As you can imagine, my time is at a premium.
That's fine, Mr. Medovsky. I think we're almost finished anyway.
And payment?
Very soon, monsieur.
Is there anything else?
So this Hobbs guy, good f
No, we simply have. We've been through this all.
So what brought you into the art business, man?
Oh, an eye for great artists, an appreciation of fine culture, and a love of what you Americans call the greenback.
Is that a picture?
A deeply wonderful.
Well, he certainly left quite an impression on... Nice collection of medals you have there, Mr. Madonna.
I earned them serving my country.
Anywhere interesting?
Chechnya.
No. You must be upset at the theft of La Mala...
Yes, and disappointed that someone would kill for such a... Now please, if you're quite finished, I'm a busy man.
Thank you for your time, Monsieur Medovsky.
Well, no prizes for guessing where we go next.
Hobbs' place.
Got it in one. Medovsky's pretty shady.
He bought our act, though. You make a pretty good insurance man, George.
Yeah, who'd have thought it?
By the time he realizes we're not assessing his claim, we'll have cracked.
Here's hope. Looks like rain.
Come on, Taxi!
I think we just stepped off the London tourist trail.
I guess this Hobbs character doesn't like visitors.
Not the kind of place you'd expect to find a restorer of old maps.
Unless you didn't want to attract attention.
He's attracted ours. Let's see what Mr. Hobbs...
And let's try and get a look inside.